Hello guys and welcome back to Hades. I have nothing really to do today, so I'm gonna be recording some Hades and hopefully pushing for finally our first clear, right? So I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with the bow and maybe the fists. Kind of rough idea of just getting some focused runs in. I'm thinking either Demeter, because I kind of like her slowing effect because it lets me control things a bit more. And I also just remembered that I think Zeus's stuff was actually pretty good. And I'm going to be using the bow because I think I'm most comfortable with that. So, especially with this upgrade now where I can just do this and keep hitting the same enemy, I think that's super convenient for my playstyle as a noob. So it lets me focus more on my awareness, which is what I'm trying to do here. So let's go with Zeus. Maybe after that I do one with Demeter. But let's see how Zeus goes, because we started with Zeus and then I feel like I've not used him at all.
No turning back.
Watch where you step, you oaf. My house is not a sty through which to track your filth.
Does this have any sort of meaning? I still don't
have to be more
really
careful.
get that.
Nephew, I have somewhat of a favor I must ask. You tell your father, if you so happen to run into him again, that his brother Zeus forgives him and would like to reconnect and welcome him into the family again. You tell him for me, hmm?
Yeah, that'll go great. Okay, so I think a big thing is the chain damage, but this one is very basic, so don't want that. So instead, like, I like the idea of the Thunder Flourish, because that is what I think I'll be using a lot. So let's go with that for now. Well, easy enough. Was this a pot with gold? It was. I did see the twinkle, but I wasn't entirely sure. Ah, fish. Good.
Thank the gods.
I see you, gold.
Come on, you knuckleheads.
I should have moved a little. Come on, just do it. I know you're going to.
Got it. Got me a knucklehead.
I forget what this one gives, but that's okay. Alright, let's see if we can clear Tartarus in a decent pace.
You're nothing.
Yeah, the 44 splash damage there seems real good. And I see a Chaos Gate, so I'm going to be using it. There's a lot of these vases.
Power of Olympus.
Well, I guess that's...
Going
And
in.
yeah, definitely take any sort of Chaos boons very early on, because now is the time.
Son of Hades, I believe I have deduced something I ought have sooner recognized. Your mother must have been one who called herself Persephone. Her stay within the underworld was brief from my perspective, but impactful nonetheless. You seek her now. Respond.
I do. She's somewhere on the surface. That's why I keep on finding you like this. I'm trying to find her.
I hope that your attempts achieve success. She is beyond my senses presently, though of course I am still able to assist you in your journey thus.
Chaos is a surprisingly good dude. Alright, so my attack deals a lot more damage, or my special deals a lot more damage. Each time you attack, you get hit for 3, but my special does that much more. Well, I think my special is... Is that where my main damage is? I'm not sure, so I think this one is safer, because we'll get a power up for a normal attack too. Alright, let's take it very easy. Easy because, well, we don't have a lot of health, do we? It's funny because now I want like a healing boon. But hey, we're getting 3 health back, huh? Still dead in 1 hit, but you know. See, that's why I like it. I don't have to focus so much on like aiming attacks, as stupid as that sounds. My attack deals a lot more. My special fires +4 shots. All these are good. But I'm gonna unlock.
Let's go, Coronacht.
You know, if it's one of the last ones we can get. I forget what it gives once you unlock all of the things, but Artemis or Poseidon? Let's go with Poseidon. I mean, they're all good, so.
Time to break you to bits.
Well, that was not good. Oh my god. This actually is a nightmare with this amount of health. Yeah, my setup here is really not good. Where is it going? Oh my god. Okay.
Uncle Poseidon.
Yeah, see, my main damage isn't there yet.
Now don't go dying on me yet, nephew. You have to live, or else the boon I offer you shall go to waste.
Yes, I'm trying my best, Poseidon. Really, I am. It may not look like it, but I am. Yes, this seems great.
It's high tide.
Alright. Let's just focus on not dying. That's all we're trying to do here.
Louts.
I know I'm being like, super cautious, but... I think that's just currently the name of the game. And we got some health.
Button switch to a new effect.
Great. I think we need more money first. And some more health would be nice, but... It's very single target focused build, but that's okay. This feels pretty great as a combination. Knock them away, being able to do damage from a distance safely.
Good enough.
Yeah, good enough, that's what I'd say. Just some more health and more damage and more everything, and we'll get there. Okay, well... It's a 2-button combination, but it works. And some more money.
The power of the gods.
Well, it seems that this is just a lot better, right?
Got some zest. That'll keep me alive.
Yes, let's get the Death Defiance back. No, let's leave it at that. Losing that Death Defiance was stupid, but we did get a boon out of it, so let's not fret too much. Yeah, just using the spread attack, it's very useful. Honestly, this feels great to me.
Something's troubled me a little about you. You fight so desperately. At first I thought you simply lacked in patience, but now I see it's urgency that drives you. What is it that you're after, really?
Well, we've told you. Your cast seeks foes with... yeah, it's just 10% crit. There's more crit, might be good. My dash strike, I'm not sure. Yeah, just get crit. Maybe that's because we do a lot of small damage with our arrows, so yeah, let's go with gems, I guess.
What is it now?
Stop him, wretches.
Let's send all of the wretches. I don't care about them.
I get the feeling I am being watched. At least I'm picking up some coin.
Keep going. I must say I like the
I shall deal with you later, then.
Zeus ability.
Well, that's better.
Only gain 5, but 5 is something. But I like the shock damage. I know we just got all of the money and we just bought our Death Defiance back, but I do kind of feel that maybe I need to go here. Maybe buy another boon.
Charon's shop.
Buy something from Athena. But then we can't heal. Is 28 health enough? That's the question. I'm not sure.
Should come in useful.
More crit percent. Gonna upgrade that and get some health. Does not feel
Face the
great.
Furies. Oh, good.
Oh, it's you.
Please, I'm not a murderer. You don't have to do this.
I do wonder if at some point this will change. Probably not, right? Yes.
Not good.
Okay. Okay, so far so good. Okay. I mean, I was late on that last dodge, but other than that, I think that was one of my most controlled ones. Purely because my build allows it.
For the mirror.
Yes, for the mirror. Which is, we just need a lot of darkness to do anything at this point.
Do bathe yourself in magma when you get to
Well,
Asphodel.
Father, I'm trespassing through your secret hall and going up. See you, Tartarus.
Yep, see you. Alright, so started off feeling great. I like the build in general,
Asphodel.
but I do feel like I'm a little frail right now. Do I want to risk this?
I can take it.
I'm not sure I can take it, but that's why we have to try.
Let's see. In the name of Hades.
They toss an Inferno bomb. Okay. 30% more money. Okay, yeah, we just don't step on traps at all, basically. I guess we get a nectar? Guess we get a nectar. I'm also thinking to maybe start, because yeah, I'm saving one for this, I always forget what this one is called, that I think we only met once. That could be why. In the gardens, in Elysium level. The one god essentially we pretty much didn't give anything to. But yeah, other than that, to maybe start leveling up one god. Like I should just pick one, like Zeus or Demeter maybe, whoever. I'm liking Zeus a lot actually, so maybe it's Zeus. But just to see what they will give on their next boon, because I don't know what's gonna happen, because, you know, the first time you get something from them, it's always a keepsake. So what comes after?
Who dares?
Let's see how quickly I can slay you all.
Come on. Not too fast, but half.
I've better things to do.
That's that.
A little sloppy, but hey, we lived. I think that's, I think I'd rather go with, well, double room, which is going to be tough, actually, considering our current health. So we better play well. Where's your choice? Go, I don't know, pick Artemis.
Oh, somebody's going to be upset.
Yes. After you cast fire or hit with an... Yeah, this seems great, this support fire. After you deal critical to a foe, it is marked. %30 crit is pretty, but it's a foe near it. I think I'd rather take just consistent damage.
You know the saying not to play with fire, don't you, nephew? You'll find the same is very much the case with water, too.
Sorry, Uncle Poseidon. Guess he's upset.
Ah, just a little bit. Oh, dear God. And now wave 2. I must say I don't like being chased by water. Yep. I feel my my damage again hasn't scaled. Maybe I just haven't picked the right options? Because I feel my damage output is really low. I'm also just, after I pick the 10 support per arrow, I'm also just realizing that, okay, it's a flat 10 damage. It doesn't scale well. It's often, yes.
The storm there, little Hades, and the sea is once again at peace. And you'll make every attempt to keep it that way, correct?
They also rupture foes. Take damage while moving. Well, that does seem pretty good. Because it's our attack which does it. So that's actually really good. I know I didn't unlock the thing for Poseidon, but I think I want health. Like, I like Zeus and I want to go for that, but I also need health. I'm way too frail for my feeling. I also need damage, but I also need to live. Life is full of difficult choices, isn't it?
Here they come.
So many arrows. Okay, this rupture seems to have been a good choice. I heard a Chaos Gate. I can't do that. I need health. Heal, please? No, I'm not gonna... It's a good price, but... I'm hoping to live and buy health.
Barge of Death, you're here.
Yay! Alright. I was feeling very calm and collected in Tartarus. Not anymore. Okay, that was simple enough. Okay. That was okay. That wasn't as frantic as I think it would be.
The one called Nyx. She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods. Though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
I don't want to replace Tempest Strike because we rely on that. Reduce damage from foes. We can make ourselves impervious. I'm not sure how good that is. I'd rather be able to deal more damage, I think. So let's go with Bronze Skin. I don't love it. I'd rather get a different... Or maybe it's one of these things where I should have taken her call and then sell it after I clear the Hydra. See, in such cases, this seems like such a powerful build. You see, there it worked out perfectly. I mean, I'm almost dead.
It says here, hurry up and get out of there already. It's from the surface of the Earth. It says so right here.
Is the game just telling me I suck? Because it's doing a lot of this. My special is faster. After taking damage, you can recover. Yeah, I'm always dashing, so that would...
all right.
As long as I don't die, I get some health back.
Not finished yet.
I'm gonna assume No, let's go with health. I was thinking of buying health at the store, but more max health is ultimately, I think, also what we need.
Feeling tough.
I'm not so sure about feeling tough, but okay. It's Hydra time with 38 health and no Death Defiance. It's gonna be fun. Good times ahead.
Come and get it.
Hi, friend.
Your dust.
See, this first stage, super easy and relaxed. Okay. Need to just clear some initial space. Okay. Sorry, I'm in full focus mode because I have no health. Just trying to be ranged. Wait, there's one more, isn't there? No. Ooh. I think that I got very lucky there. I was about to get hit, I think.
That's all the heads.
Yeah, that is all the heads.
The underworld's
With
power.
6 health. Oh my god. Okay, well, we cleared it. Yes, health, please. No, let's keep what we have. I've so far never really seen the point of selling something.
Get out of this damn
Like, how much do you not have to like it? I guess for some of those casts which turn into like a beam, something like that, that might be it. I've never beaten these guys with a bow. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's true. Money or a Daedalus hammer? Let's go with a Daedalus hammer.
Split this.
I like the sheer distance of this knockback from Poseidon. Okay.
Out of my sight.
Ugh. Stupid butterflies. Didn't feel too good, but
This
okay.
one could use a little fine-tuning.
Special pierces foes. Yes, I think that's exactly what I need. Cannot be stunned or knocked away until you break through their armor. I'm just wondering if the pierces that's perfect for, what was he called? Theseus? Because he's always blocking with a shield, so that seems perfect.
Good as new.
Let's see what this one is. Let's try it.
Consider this a warning.
It is a warning, yes. I'm considering. Oh, see, that was okay.
Every time.
That was worth it.
I'll take it.
Okay. So, health. Maybe health. Yeah, let's go with health. It's strange how the feeling of being too frail seems to come and go. Oh, I don't like these splitters. Nobody's over here. The random arrows, they seem to really go in random directions sometimes. The support arrows. I don't like bullet hell mode that I'm playing right now. What's with the ting? That's just the you picked up health sound? I'm very confused by it right now. I guess store. Guess store is the best option here. Well, we can buy everything if we want. Should we talk to him? I'm not sure talking to him really does anything. Guess let's go for Athena.
Take this one.
Revenge damage, no, I don't really care about that. I guess Phalanx Shot? Like, very underwhelmed.
Much better.
Damage doesn't really scale, I guess 8% more on that is better. Let's go with Zeus. Let's see what sort of boss we get here. Ah, of course it's him, yes. Yes.
So then why bother fighting me? You don't have to do this. That Theseus is a highly questionable influence on you.
I see you plain, short one. I too was born of darkness. I chose the path of light. Even in death, it was not too late.
I mistimed that. Ah. Pressing all the wrong buttons. I'm trying to learn to properly dodge him, like in a much more controlled manner. It's not going well.
Enough, short one.
Yeah, that rupture effect, that's what got him.
Got him that time.
I must say in that fight I wanted to have a longer range. I wanted to have a longer range on my attacks, because there were a couple of times I tried to use my special or my attack and it was just not long enough for this big arena. I'm actually going to gift Zeus. Because I like his
Thank you, my
effects.
lord Uncle Zeus, for your benevolence and your thunderous might.
You honor me, young man, as well you should, for I am ruler of Olympus, am I not? Such courtesies are shown me constantly, yet I appreciate them all.
Well, that's good. So, quite some more. Okay.
Olympus, I accept this message.
My lightning bolt effect. Lightning bolt effect? Do I have any lightning bolt effects? I mean, I have a lightning effect, but we have so many bonuses, but it really doesn't feel like like much. Causes a lightning bolt. Yeah, okay. Well, if it's a lightning bolt. And it makes them jolted. Okay. Attack self-inflicts lightning damage that harms nearby foes. Self-inflicts lightning damage. So they do damage to themselves, even if they're solo. Right? I'm not sure by this wording. It makes them jolted. Their next attack self-inflicts lightning damage that only harms nearby foes. I think it's also just them.
Lord Zeus's strength.
I've decided I'm interpreting it that way. Let's see how it works. And I'd love some health.
Long spears.
Oh, I need to see how this armor mechanic works for the shield.
That one's rearming.
I'm not sure I learned much there. Okay, well, we lived through a room. I'm already happy with that, to be fair. Striking undamaged foes. Yeah, don't care about that. Okay. Health? Health. Definitely health. I'm not sure I've really seen or noticed the effect of jolted. So I'm seeing some 150 numbers. Okay, that's a lot of damage I'm actually doing sometimes. $562, Jesus. Spamming my range attack here. Just a lot of small numbers everywhere in my current build. It seems to work. Sometimes like the numbers are really high. I'm just trying to see because I do a lot of damage from behind, so a lot of my arrows, I'm actually also just realizing that only on this screen that you can see what chamber number you're on. I've always wondered, like, can I just count the, you know, the amount of rooms until the boss? I'm always just like kind of keeping it in my mind, wondering, you should be able to see it somewhere, and you can. I've just never noticed it. But yeah, I have a lot of arrows which randomly hit enemies, and that can be from behind, so plus 80% is good there. Yeah, the rupture does small amount of damage. And then the special deals a lot of damage there too. My attack does plus 34, but that's not it's this one. A point blank shot can be really, really powerful. Cool. That's some money, which we can use. I'm gonna go in here, because this might be the room where she is. It's not, it's the...
What is it, stranger?
This guy.
You again. I told you to stay clear of me. Your father's quite the big shot around here, but that means nothing to me, understand? Go, and tell him he can cast me in the pits of Tartarus for...
Restore 30. Well, that's quite some. Replenishes Death Defiance. Yes, please. Should I give him since we're here? I have no idea, like, if he's gonna be worthwhile. I mean, probably. Let's just do it. I don't know.
A means to drown my sorrows temporarily. That's good. And rather kind of you, I have to say.
It's nothing. Thank you for not trying to slay me where I stand and boast about it, like seemingly everyone else around here.
Yeah, that's fair. Surprisingly, the dialogue in this game is actually pretty good. Let's go for the tough room. We have 10% health that we get back, so... And we have a store, so that's good. Yeah, Zeus. I'm gonna be a Zeus boy. Lightning bolts effect has a chance to strike twice. Well, that seems good. Zeus's aid also seems good. So let's go with double strike.
We Olympians, we are a prideful family, cousin. You cannot simply choose a favorite without spurring one of us to wrath.
I'm thinking the 25% is really good because I have both the attack and then the jolted too. So those are two effects which can both trigger. So in my mind that seems better. Well, that was easy. Oh my god. That was so easy.
We've better things to do, I think, than fight amongst ourselves over a matter such as this.
Dash can deflect. Well, that does seem useful. But I have nothing that can deflect yet, so I'm gonna choose this.
Anything I need?
Do I still need this? Because I'm so close to the boss. I'm gonna say no. No, I'm not gonna do this close to the boss. Well, I guess it's Artemis.
Here's the fee.
My critical, but I only have 2% critical, so... I think Artemis's aid is exit wounds. Oh, maybe that's actually good. Like for a long fight, for the boss, that might be exactly what we need. I can't talk to you. Okay. If you don't want to talk, dude, that's okay. We all have these moments. Okay, so we have our Death Defiance.
Theseus.
And where do you think you're going, fiend? Thought you might scoot right past Asterius and myself without a fight.
Also, I'm thinking, like, yeah, we have this 400% damage to armor. But the armor might be the shield thing on the crystals, which might not affect him, as I was thinking. I have to see in this fight what happens. And, yeah. I think I'll just try and do one big circle around. And keep on the outside, of course. Just keep hiding from him and just keep shooting, basically.
No, quite the contrary. I've been under no impression that avoiding conflict is an option here. So say your piece and let's get on with it.
You hellspawn shall not traverse that gate behind me whilst my compatriot and I equivalently live and breathe. Prepare for death.
I'd rather not. Jesus.
He didn't vanquish us, Asterius.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Yep. I was thinking, I'm doing so much damage. It's, in a way, such a good build. I kept being hit by his spear. Focusing on damage is not good when you just need to live. It's not the right way to do this. I knew this.
Ah, the dreaded Minotaur.
That was all my bad. I should have just taken it safer. But I was just seeing these huge chunks of his health go. I just got excited. And overcommitted. Though I was in the fight one-on-one with him, I was also doing a really poor job of actually dodging his attacks, so...
Wow, I can't believe you took on the Minotaur. No way! No wonder you're back here. Everyone knows that he's unstoppable, especially me. Hey, next you run into him, could you get his autograph for me?
No.
Okay, he's not there.
You asked I train him, Master. Prepare him for life's labors. You ordered it. Now you admonish me.
Be careful of your tone and temper, Shade. You are in my employ. You could be wandering the pastures of Elysium again instead. Or lesser planes, if I so choose.
What would you have me do?
I shall be giving it some thought. Until then, you just watch that hall. And watch yourself as well.
Achilles. Mate, if you don't mind, I'd love it if you told me more about your muse.
My muse. Never has somebody been as splendorous as my Eurydice. She was so gentle, yet so stout of heart that it would make yours ache just thinking on it. She inspired innumerable songs of mine.
So, Eurydice, is she... because it's first Sisyphus in Tartarus. And then in Elysium, we know it's the Patroclus. So does that mean that... But well, we've only met her, what, once? So, twice, maybe? Just... that level, that symbol, never seems to come up.
Eurydice. I know her. Anyway, she must have been a real catch. I'm sorry for your loss. I have to go look into something here.
Maybe she just wasn't showing up because of the story beat? Is that why?
Thank you for listening, my friend. Eurydice, she likewise used to listen to me all the time.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's just like story related. Let's first go in here, talk to Dusa.
Have to tell you, Dusa, your job seems really stressful here. It's a big house. You have to tend to the entire thing.
Oh, well, most of it isn't so bad at all. But ever since Cerberus tore up the lounge, I guess it's been a little hectic getting everything back to normal like before.
I'm not sure it was ever normal around here, but I'm sorry I created work for you. Cerberus tore the place apart because of me. Though maybe I can help you patch things up.
Don't say that, Prince. Cerberus knows better, and besides, you have your job to do, don't you? And I have mine. And I will do my very best at it. Just wait and see.
And she's off.
Vertically.
Freshly caught just for you, Chef.
Okay.
Totally worth it.
Well, how much did we need? 150, was it? Yeah, 150. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do that. So what's new here? That's my aquarium. Kind of cool. Kind of expensive. But that's okay. I don't think we can unlock more. We almost have Athena. We almost have Artemis. Okay.
I can get stronger.
Yes, but can we really? Yeah, we need a lot more keys. But okay, that's it will come. Raise your chance for rewards. There's more damage when at full health. Let's go with that.
All set.
We can all use some more damage. I might just keep going with the bow and Zeus. I'm liking his shock effects. I think that is a good combination, so we should stick with it.
Even when you reach the surface, Agrius, you call upon me then and there, all right? I'll personally see to it that you'll be escorted up to Olympus and your quest shall be complete.
Well, I do like the Thunder Flurry, so yes, let's go with that. Alright, let's see what kind of build we can make over here. Okay. Well, I guess upgrades are not any sort of good now, because we don't have anything. Okay, nice and quick. No vases, no vases, okay. It is also definitely a thing with this game where you have to like get into it, or at least I do. You need to get into the rhythm of the dodging and the patterns. And the way that I tend to like play is once a week at most. And that's not very great for it to like, okay, I remember the patterns, but I don't feel them. I'm gonna go with Nectar, because I'd like to see what's next for, well, I guess I kind of sort of picked Zeus. I'm also thinking maybe to use Exegryph with Zeus, because I imagine it works just as well.
Sweet nectar.
Ah, we've not seen Aphrodite in a while. Just one by one, double shot, dead.
Lady Aphrodite.
Lord Zeus has made acquaintances with you? Oh, I sometimes forget that he's your uncle. His favor's well worth having, I assure you.
Yeah. Well, all are, really. They inflict weak. My dash deals damage, and they inflict weak. Maybe that's good? I guess. I don't like cross shot. That's not my my kind of build. When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes. That can be very useful. Let's go with dash and dash. Let's not think about it too long. Let's go with a boss room. I feel boss room should get you a better reward. Oh, this guy. Just need to time him, not move.
Me, I stab you.
And he's okay.
You're nothing like your father, Zagreus. I mean that as a compliment. He cut himself off from the rest of us. Many times have we attempted peace to no avail.
I was literally just thinking about the divine dash because I like that deflect. Ugh, that's annoying. Let's go with that.
For that, you won't mind.
No fish, okay. That pisses me off because I was thinking about it, but I didn't say anything either.
Come on then. Cheers for the coin.
Not the best room, but hey, we're surviving.
Who is going to clean all this up?
I guess still no point in upgrading.
Better stock up.
Let's go with Zeus.
Why not?
Larger area. Yes, good talk. As per usual. Oh, fishing here. I was also wondering if it's better to fish at a later point, if they will still show up, or if it's just you get one per run. Like fish from Elysium might be better. Or it just doesn't matter. I was thinking if here in Tartarus you only get knuckleheads or something. All right.
Nice try.
Okay. Some rooms are so simple compared to others. My special deals +3 damage for each consecutive hit to a foe. Well, that... Let's go with that. Because that's really good against bosses, right? I think also I should be trying to think more of defeating bosses than regular rooms when with the upgrades I pick. And take more scaling items.
Thought I'd find you here. Let's get this done.
And by scaling, I mean percentage-wise scaling, not like 10 block bonus damage.
Excluding me, I hope. That's what you get.
Oh, I got 22. I took quite some damage, but hey.
Here.
Thank you. Since I never meet you...
Why bother with such empty gestures, Zag? You've said you're getting out of here? Best focus on that and leave me be.
It's not an empty gesture then. Besides, if I wasn't trying to stay focused, I'd be drinking it myself.
Listen to me. I don't know how else to put this, but I want you to come home, voluntarily. It's not just you swept up in all this nonsense now, and I know you didn't ask for me to get involved, but what did you expect?
Fen, home is never going to be the same for me. There's no use trying to pretend. I have to go.
You don't have to do anything of the sort. You have no idea how good you've had it here. Maybe someday you'll come to understand.
Don't think I'm gonna go for that one. In Chaos, I'm not sure I'll have the health for you.
Besides,
Not the hardest choice you've ever made.
Splitting Bolt. Whenever you strike foes with lightning boons, fire an electric bolt. I'm not sure, have I ever seen a legendary one?
A senseless, punishable choice. But if you wish to face the consequences, so be it.
That's okay. So I have a lot of lightning.
and now she's angry.
I need to keep in mind that my special does lock me in place for a little. That's why I keep taking damage, because I forget that.
You see, I have my father's temper, Zagreus. I am able to keep it in check, though I expect you to do your part.
And can deflect, let's go with that. Ares or the shop? Well, I guess Ares. Seems like a room which would have some money pots, but no. But yeah, like, it just locks you into place for a little, and that is a bit of a problem.
Ah, you wield Coronach, the Heartseeker. It pierced 3 titans in one shot back in the war amongst our kind. Please do take care of it.
I'm trying my best. My attacks deal doom. Plus 10% damage. I mean, I think I'm gonna go with Urge to Kill, because I'd rather have a, you know, blue or purple, you know, attack on our main attack. So that way we just do a lot more damage than just the basic one. We need something better.
Which system?
That's my reasoning, at least.
Oh no.
I know that Thanatos assisted you in getting to this point. I don't appreciate his interference.
I'm sure you'll have a chance to tell him back at home.
He has domain over the wretched shades, but his power has no sway with me. And neither does your own. I think not. Try this.
Just trying to take this super easy.
You're going to pay for this. Stand still.
Yeah, see, that's where I shouldn't have done that. I just got greedy. And I took a little bit of damage at the end too. Just
I did it.
It locks me into place much longer than I give it credit for. And it's very frustrating. Ah, there's a sparkly thing on the left. I should have done that. I'm not sure what they're for, but I should have. I should have.
Moving on.
So we need 11
Maybe
more.
I should switch.
No, I'm not gonna switch.
Next floor.
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
The Asphodel Meadows.
Asphodel, I could not think of Asphodel before. But yeah, maybe now we'll meet Eurydice. Eurydice? I always forget how to say these names.
You want to go?
Oh, come on, that was so not necessary.
Must be the last of them. And don't come back.
Okay, good enough.
Zeus, in the name of Hades.
See, this is so little damage. I guess just more AoE that way. Let's take some speed. I need to get rarer. Because I've gotten 2 normal upgrades now. 2 normal boons. No need to get hit by him. See, again, that was just getting locked in place. I need to be more careful.
Check up on you there, boss. You doing well? Everything good and all? Can't hear you one iota, mind. So then don't answer that.
My special is faster. That is kind of what I need. Evasion, though.
The haste of Hermes.
Yeah, the haste of Hermes might be exactly what I need. Just don't take damage. Nothing else hidden around? No? Okay. I guess the store? What are we on? Chamber 18. And I'm gonna assume 20? Or what, 20, 25 is Hydra? I'm sure this is 19, yeah. Let's see. Does it work like that? It does. Okay, good to know. I guess Athena?
Just what I need.
Failing shot cast bounces between foes. How does that work? Either way, it's an unlock.
That's better.
I wonder how that works. Like, does it stick? Because it can only stick in the final when it hits, right? So I'm not sure how this will work, but let's see. 20 is a mini boss. I see. Well. $173 for the cast is actually good damage.
In the name of
I should use it more. See, 100... Blood Frenzy is also pretty cool, but 100 Doom? Assuming that I do attack and then I use my special, this is really good.
Off we go.
Okay, let's see how this build is shaping up. So far, doing okay. Not sure about all of this jolt effect though. Don't seem to be doing that much, but maybe it's just a feeling and it's working. No golden pots, okay. Let's make sure we have some health this time around. Good safety cushion. See, it's supposed to bounce around, right? Let's test that. Oh, it does. Where did it go? Why are you standing in the lava, which is burning you? Again, locked into place. Okay, this cast is actually really good. With it bouncing and that damage, that cast can do hundreds. Oh, fishing here. Okay. Glad I walked over for once. Usually it's not worth it, but...
Missed.
Whoops. Distracted. Okay, well, let's see if we get another chance. I guess Hermes it is. We have no money. Chamber 23. Okay. Oh, we just get it.
In the name of Hades.
My special is faster. That does seem good. Plus 10 coins per room, actually pretty good. See, I'm going for the long run. So chamber 24. So is it like 12 and 24?
Big one, huh?
For the bosses, that is. Can I get my casts back, please? That would be lovely. I'm just seeing how this cast works. Okay, I seem to have some damage. And very calm this time around. I guess maybe it's just the game sense, where I got used to the feeling and the timings a bit more. I'm liking the kind of stream of passive income. 10 every room, I think I like that.
To the top.
I also like being able to just shoot a lot of small arrows to deflect. I also genuinely like that. Daedalus Hammer an upgrade. Maybe an upgrade.
What a fight.
Those are still a little dangerous. Okay. If it's that little of them, that's not a problem. So bold, bigger effect, or more... Yeah, I use my special a lot, so I think that is worth it. Getting more money, also important. Is there one more? Yes. Okay.
Disappointing for these so-called champions.
All mine.
I'll take 60. 60 is not bad. Do we need even more? No, let's go for Daedalus Hammer. I think that's better. Oh, didn't realize it would go through the environment like that. That actually genuinely caught me off guard. I must say Zeus is really good. My special pierces foes. I'm not sure if I'm over or underestimating the piercing volley. I think sniper shot is the way to go, because I always should be at a distance. Let's go for the upgrades. Or upgrades, I assume they're upgrades.
One of them's not going to like this.
Yeah, I'm a Zeus boy this run. Zeus's aid. Lightning reflex is not good. I don't like the idea of it. Do I want his call? 55 damage doesn't seem like a lot. Let's go for the double strike.
If it's your wish to test the limits of the fine relationship we've built, why then, I can confirm your test.
Yeah, I'm testing it. Let's see how this goes.
Let's give her a show.
Oh, that also does damage. I thought it was just a stun. Oh, I keep getting hit by it because I keep thinking of it as just a stun. Okay, that was a really bad room.
To stay upset with you forever, little godling. So let's move along from that small misunderstanding there.
Any health? I guess. More life gain. Very short-term effect currently. Yeah, let's go for health.
Anyone there? Good.
Great. That's great. So boss room with Athena or health. 183 I think should be more or less fine.
You and me, butterfly ball. No.
Okay, I think I surprisingly have a really good build. I find it very difficult to quantify why it's working, because I just have a lot of lightning effects and they can trigger double, but well, resist damage from traps. Briefly deflect 2. Maybe I go for the Holy Shield? I think that maybe that's best. Just for the extra deflect capability. More Zeus? Just go all in Zeus, I guess. Maybe he can get his call again. Yeah, see there, all of that worked. That's nice when you can just control things. And we have a maximum question mark thunder signet now, so that's good.
In the name of Hades.
Zeus's call, yes. I think that's good. We've not had a call for a while. I think I have enough money, so I'm gonna go with Athena now. I'm really liking this this passive side hustle. Like, it's given so much already. Oh, they... The Doom, I think, is also actually surprisingly good in combination with the,
in the name of Hades.
Using the special a lot. I guess reduce damage from foes? Make them exposed to... Maybe? Let's go with that. Thinking of bosses, like 5% shouldn't matter that much, all things considered. Maybe health is better. Bigger health pool.
Show yourselves.
Way too much bullet hell right there. That's not fun. How much do I have? 144. Okay, maybe I want to do this just to get the 150.
You dare?
Come and get it.
blood and darkness.
Not the best, but acceptable. And good enough. Good enough for what I wanted, let's say it like that. I guess let's cash in. And buy, well, everything.
I'll pay for that.
When foes are slain, yeah, that's not gonna reduce damage from foes. Yes, let's take that.
Strength and beauty. Delicious.
And my doom increase. My cast damage. Ultimately, I think doom does more because you use it more. Alright, let's see if we can beat them this time. Okay. I'm more warmed up, I think.
You are just in time, fiend from lowest depths. Asterius and I have trained extensively since our last skirmish here.
So all you do here in Elysium is train for martial competition. You're constantly awaiting your next fight to the death.
And who are you to judge, you misbegotten, shameful, unfilial maggot? It is an honor to have the opportunity to spend my afterlife perpetually standing in your ruinous path.
Okay, I'm just gonna take this very slow.
Undeserving fiend, all which you think you have achieved was merely handed you.
Okay, controlled is a good way to go, using the pillars smartly. I think this is more how you're supposed to be doing it. I should have read how this call works first.
Prepared to be sent screaming back to the hellish darkness. You struck down the bull.
You're next, King.
What's he doing? Super mode.
Optimus, I beg you, guide my spear.
Oh, gods.
You?
Very controlled seems to be the way. And I think it was Doom there, which I hit him, he blocks it, but he still gets the status effect, right? So I think that is just a good way to deal with him.
Fit for a god.
Oof, I must say I'm suddenly feeling a lot of strain in my arms. It's like, okay, I didn't realize I was that tense. Apparently I was. Is there any sparklies in this room? Or, you know, Elysium background information?
Have I got a fan?
Which shade? This one? The big one? The chubby one? Alright, that was good. Good. Finally, cleared this again.
I suppose that I shall be seeing you quite soon.
Well, hopefully. What does this do now? Plus 20%. Well, considering we have that already, can we get something more useful? Where is the dodge one? What is it, the feather? I'm not seeing the feather. Feather, there. But maybe that's not the right time anymore. So maybe Lucky Tooth, I think, is maybe a better way of going around it in case I end up dying, especially in the last fight.
What do I get?
The Braid of Atlas. Cast deals more damage. Well, my cast is pretty good right now, so... Okay. Interesting.
Good.
Progress. Now let's see how we do.
I'm sure the satyrs are back. These urns have coin in them.
Some of them. Such a weird looking place. Right, so. Oh, we get the fish here. Let's not fuck it up this time.
Right there.
A gup. We've never had a gup. Wonder what it is. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not even considering having all of the money here. Because everything here is like super good and expensive.
Vast temple of Styx and its innumerable dangers now are all that separates the underworld prince from the land outside, which he so desperately longs to see.
I've almost made it.
Yeah, almost. I guess let's take another Zeus.
Should come in useful.
After your call, you deal more damage. It's interesting how lightning reflexes doesn't replace the divine dash. That actually makes it good, because then it means it's a lightning effect, right? Or do I want to have this for the fated part? The fated choice? Well, 20% more damage every time I use the quick 1 bar is full thing. I should also actually really read how this call works. Lightning rapidly strike at nearby foes. Yeah, I messed up during that fight because of that. But I guess it is really good that way, because you get bonus damage out of it. Lightning reflexes, though. I'm not sure if that's smart, but...
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
And then we can immediately... Oh, the cast damage up. Okay, yeah. I guess I might as well immediately go there.
Put you up to this.
Yeah, you want your food? You want your food, okay. Alright. I guess might as well get some health out of it. I really don't remember these enemies. They're just big versions of the starting ones.
No thanks.
Ah, it's in case you're poisoned. I see. Okay. Okay, so want to stay away from the rats because they poison. Check. Just feels like these rooms are just go all in, spam all of your attacks, because these rooms are fairly small. So it's like cast, 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 attack. I mean, those casts are just insane. Also like the plus 10 I'm getting every single time now. That's a lot of lightning strikes. For one simple call. Okay, what's still alive? The surprising effect of getting better, like 30% more life. I thought it was just healing. Turns out it's not. And I think that, like, that extra health gain has been really good. I don't have your food. It was not the one. Do I save? Maybe I save. Alright. I guess maybe money is the way to go, because then I can get a really... Okay. What's here? 15. That's cheap, considering I get 10 every room. You start encounters. I mean, that's gonna be good for the boss, I guess. Well, I don't know. So you need to keep stunning these rats, which Zeus is perfect at, so I guess I'm lucky, maybe? Because otherwise they explode with poison. Or spawn more, I'm not sure. It could be both. Again, some of these rooms are so easy and short, and some are really not. Okay, so this is the mood, the food that he wants. Plus 15.
Deep within the desecrated layer of the god-defiling satyrs lie the noisome contents of their profane rituals, so foul as to be indescribable.
Cerberus just loves the stuff.
It's a good sound.
I can leave or explore more tunnels.
Or I get this upgrade.
Cheers, mate.
My special is a lot faster, okay? Wait, don't I already have this? Oh, I have so many boons. Didn't realize you could have so many. Okay. Different league? No. I thought maybe that was last time. Must have been last time. Yeah, must have been last time. Okay, yeah. I guess that is still good to have. Because special is faster. Yeah, well, it is. I keep saying that is why I keep taking damage. It's part of the reason. Part of it is planning, of course, and knowing what attacks are coming. I'm just wondering if that is really better than being able to recover 40%. We have we have a Death Defiance and we have the Lucky Tooth. So I think you know, we have some health bar. So I'm gonna go with that. Who knows? I'm not a smart man.
Cerberus again accepts the sack.
Yes, you feast.
Thank you, boy.
Go out. Okay. Well, let's try. Let's see how we can do, because it's all about pattern learning, right?
Out of my damn way.
The sea, the heavens and the earth. All of this belongs to my brothers. We are their kin by birth. But we are foreigners in their country.
No. No mournful speeches. Now get out of my way.
Oh, that's funny. Like, no time for your shit. Just, let's do this.
You impertinent brat. Fine. Impulsiveness runs in the family.
Shut up.
Alright, let's see how we do. I'm secretly a little nervous. Right, really big attack.
Awaken, wretches, and fight once more on the surface realm where you were slain.
Help with something, Father?
Okay, I'm gonna focus on trying to kill the ads. Oh, that was bad.
Where'd he go?
Phase 2. Did we do it? No, it's gonna be phase 2.
To have been brought this low by my own ungrateful child. I would expect such treatment from my brothers, but from you...
I don't buy it. It's gotta be a phase 2. Yep.
Oh, great.
This.
Oh, that was...
Father.
Let's see you run from this.
Ugh, almost dead.
Hungry for more, I see.
What's this?
I have it with you, boy.
Okay, well, I just didn't know this phase. So he spawns a lot of pots, which do AoE if they break, which is very, very easy to do.
I'll get you for this, Father.
Ugh, sounds about right, because that's all just pattern learning. Okay, I'm disappointed. But I guess we just need to get there a couple of times, get more comfortable, know what the fight is all about. I took a lot of damage, which, of course, could have been avoided. But it's learning the patterns. This is part of the progress, I guess. So, I think we did fine. We did okay. We defeated Theseus, so that's good. We know that Zeus works quite well, let's say. So, yeah, let's see. I'm gonna call it here, though. And I'll take a breather and see maybe next run is the one. Probably not, right? But okay, he has a phase 2. and it has a lot of AoE effects. Great. Again, I think I needed to approach this in a calm manner and not try and be rushed, just like I did with Theseus. I think that's my main takeaway there. Like, just take it nice and slow, controlled, and then you are much better at avoiding damage, which is the real problem. So I'm also thinking maybe I need to level up the tooth to get more health, because now we got, what, 50 back? Something like that. So let's see. Alright, for now, I hope you guys enjoyed that. See you guys next time. See you, dudes.